Welcome to the inaugural Harley-Davidson Snow Climb here from our fourth and final night of X Games Aspen 2018. Brandon Graham alongside X Games gold medalist Chris Barant, Diana Dahlgren out on the course. Chris, I'm fired up for this one, the debut of a brand new event here at Buttermilk Mountain.
Are you kidding me? V-twin Harleys ripping up the pipe? Can it get any better?
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Let's take a closer look at these Harleys with Diana Dahlgren in the Harley-Davidson Gear Check.
Now behind me is a Harley-Davidson Sportster, or once was a Sportster. Let's check out the major modifications made for the hill climb. The frame, it is now a dirt bike style frame that's lighter, wider, and extended. The motor, it is nearly doubled in horsepower in comparison to its original form. Feel the power. And then the back swing arm has been extended almost a foot to keep traction on the snow so this bike doesn't flip over. The rear tires will have bolts, studs, or paddles for added traction. With bikes built like these, it is going to be an exciting day of head-to-head action at the first ever Harley-Davidson Snow Climb.
Well, it's time to fire these bikes up here at the Harley-Davidson Snow Climb, and we begin with our bronze medal match between Austin Cardwell and Louis Lauters. Louis Lauters, 47 years old. He and his brother Dan run the West Bend Harley-Davidson dealership in West Bend. And Austin Cardwell, 22 years old, won the 2017 Great American Championship Hill Climb. Both terrific stories going head-to-head for a bronze.
Well, what's cool to see is we've got two different disciplines. We've got ice racing versus the hill climb guys. Here, Cardwell, 22 years old, just a ripper on a bike.
And it should be noted in our quarters and semis, that rider's left, that right side that you saw Cardwell on, was running a little bit slower. So the racers were going to have to get creative on that side. We were seeing them right up against the wall a little bit to gain some speed. We'll see if that plays an effect here in the final. It's Cardwell versus Lauters for a bronze medal. Cardwell showing no issues with that side, getting the whole shot and laying the pipe to waste. He's turning over, he's looking over his shoulder, Chris.
That was an incredible run. These guys were approaching speeds of 75 to 80 miles an hour at the top of the pipe.
Incredible, going up that 18-degree pitch that is the super pipe. Austin Cardwell, there's a reason why he was our #1 seed going into this, and with that, he earns the bronze medal.
And you can, Brando, just like you had mentioned, he started off a little left, hooked up into that traction closer to the edge of the pipe.
And I love this, the multiple look backs. 1, 2, right before the finish line.
You just earned yourself a medal. Yeah. These are completely modified custom bikes. Basically, what they do is they're building the frame around the motor. Huge V-twin, big CCs, big horsepower.
Yeah, these bikes are modified in a big way as they're absolutely slaying this super pipe.
And talk about traction. You can see as Austin's locking up the tire here, I mean, the spikes and the screws in these tires for this traction is incredible.
Well, it should be noted as the Harley-Davidson Snow Climb is going off in this pipe. Earlier tonight, we did have the men's snowboard super pipe final. It was really an event for the ages. We'd never seen performances like that, but it wasn't without some concern. Yuri Podlachikov, one of the best in the world, went down very hard, and I do have an update on iPod. He did get transported to the hospital. His CT scans were negative for brain and neck injury. He did sustain a nasal fracture. He is alert and conversing and will be kept for observation. So we're really optimistic, and that's great news to hear there on iPod. So we move on with the Harley-Davidson Snow Climb final. It all comes down to this, Chris, the main event, a gold medal to end X Games Aspen in the debut of an event. Are you kidding me?
You know, I am so pumped for Travis Whitlock. I mean, the dude's, don't want to make you sound old, but you're a grandpa, Travis. And I mean, for him to be out here, these guys are just so stoked to get the exposure of X Games.
Right, absolutely. So it's the gold medal match of the Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb. And the fans are still out here to end the night. We look at this battle between 48-year-old Travis Whitlock against 22-year-old Logan CIPALA in the Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb. It's the gold medal match. Travis Whitlock, 38th year of his hill climb career, a 3-time world champion, a 14-time North American Hill Climb Association national champion. He's got the accolades, but Logan CIPALA is coming in hot, Chris.
Man, we got the 22-year-old youngster. He's lined up on that left line. I look for him to really sneak left, get that traction of where the ice comes down at the lower part of the pipe.
Absolutely. These two looked so good in the semis.
Look at that tire. Look at that absolute gnarly, screwed up tire there that is just, he's ready to go.
The oldest competitor at X Games this year, 48 years young, Travis Whitlock. This is it for the Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb gold medal.
Whitlock gets the whole shot. Look at him riding that wall, turning the leg.
He got a little squirrely at the top, focused, and left no doubt about it, Chris. Travis Whitlock wins the very first Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb gold medal.
What a stud. Travis just took this race and took home the gold.
He made it interesting out the gate, though.
Well, he had a game plan. You saw him. He turned right, and he knew with all that traction, the studs and screws in that tire, he wanted to grip up on that ice.
We went through his accomplishments, a 38-year career in hill climb. You know that had to mean something. Now, certainly it's all created equal as we take another look, as none of these guys had experience in snow, but Whitlock's experience and accomplishments certainly play a part in the strategy, and he makes it happen.
It's funny, you can see, I mean, when he got onto the side of that pipe, that's his style. I mean, hanging a leg, pretending he's in Montana, climbing those big gnarly Widowmaker hills. I mean, that's him.
Age is only a number, and you just see that experience paying off for Whitlock.
What a run.
It's really been his night all night long. As you see his family come in there. He didn't just win a gold medal, he won a gold medal in an inaugural event, Chris. That's a huge deal.
Well, and you can see his family surrounding him. Travis is a family man, it's a family sport. It's just great to see the camaraderie of the hill climb community.
Out of Springville, Utah, Travis Whitlock earns the very first Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb gold medal. Got to pop that top off to put the hardware on.
The first ever gold medalist, Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb, Travis Whitlock. We were just talking before the final. You told me you would see me here, you would be here, and here you are.
You know, yeah, I can't explain it. I've been doing this for 38 years and always dreamed of an X Games hill climb event. Never dreamed it'd be in the winter. I got to thank Fox and the Winter X Games, Harley-Davidson for making this happen. It's an amazing spectacle, and I gambled with this tire that I built the night before we got here, and man, that Woody's tire just hooked up, and man, it's hard to hang on to this thing. It was awesome.
Well, congratulations once again, Travis Whitlock taking the first ever gold medal here at the Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb. Give it up to this guy, Brando. Chris, take it away.
Do you hear that? Travis was modifying that wheel last night, and he wins a gold? Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's so awesome. I mean, so funny to hear him say, I never thought I'd be doing this on snow. I always pictured it on dirt.
A 38-year career, and I think he's just getting started when it comes to this event. What an inaugural showing here for the Harley-Davidson Snow Hill Climb. What a night it's been here in Aspen. More from Buttermilk when we return as we send it over to Jack Matrani in the host set.